Good morning, good people. It's the last day of May, and as you can see, I'm at the tennis courts, and I've been taking a lot of time to think about how I use social media, both in posting, sharing content, and consuming content. Because y'all, my social media time has been really fucking crazy. Like since the pandemic, I have had ups and downs in terms of relying on it so much, and it's disrupted my sleep. It's yeah, I could go on and on and on. But here's what I wanted to tell you what I'm doing in the month of June. I'm going to be sharing a lot about digital wellness. Back in March of 2020, I, like all of us, many of us that have access to technology and that have access to affordable, or we can afford the technology and the access and we know how to use it, because I don't want to assume that everybody knows how to use it or has it. What happened was my business transitioned to everything online. It was 50% online before, but the in-person stuff stopped. And so I also started reaching out to family and friends to stay connected even more with regular Zooms, with regular Google Meets, with texting more, sharing more, just being there. And so all of that activity, from the business to the personal to maintaining connections, it was overwhelming. And given everything that was happening, I'm a news junkie, so that just went overboard. So I had digital overload like a mofo. And I've gone through different cycles of trying to manage it, where I've done times where I've unplugged or I've stepped back and I set alarms on my phone. I've done different things that I recommend to clients. And it wasn't until recently when I realized how much trauma I have experienced from the pandemic and how I leaned into the technology to support myself as I was experiencing the trauma, that I really needed to give myself some grace to unwind what happened during these last 3 years. And it wasn't something that was just going to happen with, oh, I'll take a week off, or I'll take 2 weeks off, or I'll do a weekend of unplugging, and think that that was really going to make a big difference. It helped, but I went right back to my habits. So in May of 2020, I proclaimed, with the support of those of the Thriving Mindfully Academy, that May was Digital Wellness Month. Well, this year, this is when I woke up and realized I don't need just a month. I need to bring this into a daily practice. I mean, really seriously, for myself. And so that's something that I've been focusing on this May. I am going to be making available in the month of June some tools that folks can use. They'll be online based. It will share information about digital wellness, which is the act and the choice of using technology in mindful, intentional, and healthy ways. I'll be sharing tools and some curriculum and giving away as a gift, because this really means so much to me, and I am struggling with it still. And so come along with me on this journey from June until the rest of the year, until 2024 and beyond. We are going to really go deep into digital wellness. Digital wellness is a part of mindful self-care. It's something that we're not talking about, and it's something that is missing from conversations when we look at making sure that those that don't have the access to the technology, they can't afford it, they don't have the devices, they don't have the training, we're not talking about this in digital equity. So I'll also be talking about that. Digital equity is something that the Federal Communications Commission and the National Telecommunications and Information Administration, as well as the Biden-Harris administration, they've made money available to give to communities that don't have the access, the rural communities, the underserved communities, people who don't have access to the technology. Either they don't have fast internet, or they don't have the internet at all. They don't have the smartphones. They don't know how to use it. All of these things. The missing piece that I see is the digital wellness piece. It's like you can give people all of this, but what happens if they overuse? Like yours truly and some of y'all that I know that are listening. What happens to that? So we'll be exploring that as we move through June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and into 2024. So tune in. I look forward to sharing what I'm learning, what I'm sharing with clients, and we're going to get this. We're going to get this, y'all. We're going to get this. See you all soon. Have a wonderful last day of May. And as always, may we all continue to embrace thriving mindfully in everything that we think, feel, say, and do, and as we're online with digital wellness. Bye.